Okay, alright. This is gonna be a sensitive one. We are gonna talk about friends. Yeah, I know it's difficult. I just had the urge to talk about it, so yeah, let's do it. Many of us have those relationships without often thinking about them. A friend can be someone who you have been close to for years, or they are someone fairly new in your life. They could be someone you bond with over a favorite sport or internet, or perhaps friendship you form at school or work. A friend can come from all aspects of our lives, and it's important to reflect what characteristics are important in friendship, how many friends do we need, and how friends shape our lives. So again, it's only my opinion. It can change over time. Opinions are sometimes biased. I'm still learning, so make up your own mind. But first of all, some definitions. The word friend, Old English Freund of Germanic origin, means to love or to favor. A friend is abstractly defined as a person with whom one has a bond of mutual affection, typically one exclusive of sexual or family relations. And the simple definition of friendship is a relationship between friends. So those were the boring linguistics versions. And here the problem starts. We have a lot of relations to people we call friend. Yeah, he is a friend. Yeah, he is a friend of mine. Yeah, we know each other from school, so we are friends. We use the word too loosely. So we call someone we know or knew a friend who actually isn't a friend. I guess it's common and typical in our society to say this instead of saying an acquaintance of mine, or this is an acquaintance. Do you ever hear someone saying that? Is it too honest or even hurtful and offending when we use the word acquaintance instead of friend? There are basically 4 relationships we could have. A relation to our family, to a partner, to an acquaintance, and to a friend. But we are only gonna talk about the last 2. So let's just start with some differences between friendship and acquaintance. An acquaintance is a person who we talk to on occasion. The bond to a friend is just not there. Those are people like old friends from school with whom you lost contact over time. Friends are people who like being around with you, who do not get boring or dismissive. Friends are people who, even if you do not see them much, you know they will be there for you under any circumstances. Friends are people who you can be vulnerable and open with. An acquaintance likely won't be the person who you talk to when problems are happening. Friends listen attentive. Friends are people who I can be weak around. Friends are people who I can cry around and they won't think any less of me. Friends are people that I trust implicitly with all my secrets, who know everything about me. Friends are a good influence and you push each other forward. So we all know the quotes, show me your friends and I will tell you who you are. Or a person is known by the friends he or she has. And therefore it's very important for everyone of you to select your friends very carefully and to make sure that you have not befriended those who will have a negative impact on you. Just an example, if you only have friends who do drugs, then the probability is very high that you will do too. Birds of a feather flock together. So it's important to mix with like-minded people who will not mess our habits, those whom we will able to develop with and through, rather than losing and becoming negative in process. So if you have a good impact on someone, it means they are in good company. And if you have a bad impact on them, it means they are in bad company, and vice versa. So to have a friend is a weak point. If you love someone, you love them in moderation. We trust someone, and from this point on we are vulnerable and we could get emotionally hurt. This pain is much bigger than to get hurt by a stranger or an acquaintance, because you gave a person a part of us and it's hurtful to get hurt by someone who knows us well. Friends may become your enemy, or they may dislike you. They can either blackmail you, or they will hold you to a degree that they can make you do whatever they want. But we take the risk because it's a good feeling to play an important role in someone's life and increase your sense of belonging and purpose. Do not allow anyone who wants you to be their friend to be actually a friend. The reason is you need to choose your friends. It's flattering that they want you to be their friend, but they may not be the material for friendship, and maybe also a bad company for you.
Been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day.
Is there a natural limit to how many friends we can have? The British psychologist Robin Dunbar's research shows that no matter how many friendships of the good people may claim to have, the number is necessarily finite. According to Dunbar, there is a limited amount of time and emotional capital we can distribute, so we only have 5 slots of the most intense type of relationship. People may say they have more than 5, but you can be pretty sure that they are not high quality friendships. And low quality friendships are used synonymously for acquaintances. Nowadays, where relationships have little to no connections or meaning, they are mostly for benefits. People choose their friends based on what they will get from them. They are surface based. I mean, how many friends can you have deep conversations with? No. Instead, nowadays we talk more about fashion and gossip about others. Also, we are lying to each other because we are too cowardly to tell them the truth. And we follow blindly the crowd because we want to belong. But that's wrong. I wanted to belong for a long time, but I realized that's not the right way. And unfortunately, I met a lot of false friends. I mean, there's nothing wrong with just being me. And you must think so too. Be who you are and just say what you feel. The right people will accept you the way you are. And the other ones are not worthy of attention. What do you think about it? What's your opinion? Do you have friends? And how many friends do you have? I hope I was able to give you a little food for thought and enjoy this video somehow. Yeah. I hope you are doing well and see you in the next one. Peace.